under your belt and get into this competition? It's been a long time talking about it, right?
Yeah, definitely. We've all been very excited for it for a few months now, and then to get the first win, sets the tone and hopefully go on to the rest.
Levi, did you enjoy your individual solo entrance like all the other players?
Yeah, definitely. It was something different, something new. But when you come to America, you expect them things. It's a good experience.
Levi, how important is your skipper, Enzo Fernandez? He scored in the UEFA Conference final. He scored in the opening Carabao Cup today. Do you think he's not being talked about enough in his position? Because obviously he's a World Cup winner too.
Yeah, of course. We all know Enzo is a fantastic player. He's a player that you can rely on in the big games to find a goal and to make things happen. Done it today, like I said, done in the conference final. And as a team, we all believe in him. We all know how good he is. And yeah, it's definitely underappreciated.
Levi, is there a real buzz about Liam Delap and his impact? We saw it on the field. Presumably, you've seen it in some of his early training sessions as well.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, I've known Liam for a long time now. Played against him loads of times. And, growing up, you know what sort of players are going to make it, and he's always one of them players. So to have him for our team, train against him, to see him watch goals, see him score goals, which I know he will. I'm very excited.
We make a lot about the number 9 because historically some say it's been cursed at Chelsea. Is there any sort of conversation about that number? Is the kind of player that would relish having that shirt number?
Yeah, definitely. I know you wouldn't listen to that or read too much into that because he's a confident player. He's an amazing player. We know he's going to score goals at Chelsea.
Can you tell us a bit more about that confidence, please? I mean, the way he came off his debut today, he was straight at the front foot. He's already complained. He's got an assist, but said, "I want to score goals as well." He's not about supplying everybody else. He seems so supremely confident, dynamic.
Yeah, definitely. That's the mentality when you're a Chelsea player. Of course, he came on, done half his job, got an assist, but he needed to score goals, and he's got to score goals to play in our team and to beat stats. And that's the mentality we need from every player.
Levi, what?
Think about going up against an MLS side. Obviously, you studied on tape all you want. What was it like out there going up against an MLS side?
When you're playing football, no matter who you're playing against, you've got to respect them. That's what we've done today. We know they've got amazing players and they're a really good team. But we've got to play our football. I think no matter who we play, if we play our football, we're really confident and we believe we'll win the game.
They get chippy out there at times today, too.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, they're a good team. They've got good players. It's always going to happen in games where you've got to pick your moments. I think we've done that well for them.
An important way to start the competition. How do you feel?
Yeah, it's a very good feeling, leading up to the tournament, that's all you think about. The first game, get the first win, and hopefully go on the roll. And that's what we're going to try and do.
Can I just take you back to a year ago and have you talk a bit about your own maturity and development? First game of pre-season, I think it was Wrexham. It was a very fiery moment for you. This, as they've just said, was a little bit chippy, but it feels like you've learned a bit more controlled aggression. Would that be fair?
We'll have to see. I think there's times where the team might need it and times where the team might not. But of course, I've learned and grown as a player and as a person, and that comes with maturity, which my team are helping me progress. And so.
Like you said, things in America sometimes a little different. What did you think about playing here in Atlanta, playing in the big Mercedes-Benz Stadium?
Of course, we've been there. I think this is my 3rd time coming in. I don't think I played in the first 2, but I know the stadium is amazing. Every time we walk in, it takes your breath. And that's like most things in America, to be honest. It's a lot different to England. And, most places we're going to play in this one. It's amazing.
Was it a little different playing, now and because when you guys are going to pass, it's a friendly competition, not much juice to it. Was it a little different now? Playing?
Yeah, definitely. You got to switch that mindset. That when we're coming in now, it's not pre-season. It's a huge tournament that we want to win, and that's the mindset that we've got to go into the game.
Can I ask you, Levi, what's it like when you walk out into a huge stadium like that, though? Because we couldn't help but notice quite a lot of empty seats. It's kind of, the tournament's not in its infancy, but it's been expanded. I mean, what do you make of it as a player when you walk out and you sit and it's like that?
To be honest, we don't really notice it as players. We're focused on the game and what we've got to do. But this tournament, it's new. But